Hi everybody, Jason with Course Motorsports here. Today we're sitting in a 2017 Lexus GX460. We're going to be doing an installation of a direct fit phone mount. To do the installation, you're going to want a couple of plastic trim tools, and you'll need a 10mm socket on either a ratchet or a screwdriver like this. The mount is going to be placed here. In this particular car, it will actually work on either side, just keeping in mind that with the steering wheel, when it telescopes back in automatically, it'll get awfully close. So what we need to do is we need to remove these two side panels and this lower panel here, which all of that is just held in with clips. So to do it, I start in the back here and just push towards the seat. Hand underneath it, and it pops off just like that. There's all your clips. We'll set that in the back. Same thing with this one. Just like that. That one goes to the back. You're going to want to reach under your key switch. Same kind of thing, it's held in there with clips. This one is a good idea maybe to use your trim tool just to make sure you can pop it out of the way without hurting your fingers, and just let that hang. And then same thing with this panel here. It's going to be this whole thing, and then there's a little leg that comes down beside the dash, or the glove box, sorry. So just find a place to get in there and pop it out. Just like so. Again, just all clips. Once you've done that, you need to get right above your tray here. There's a panel that's mounted in with two clips that go straight in. It's quite difficult to get to. And again, this is really why you need the trim tools, but if you can reach it in there, pop it out, it's going to expose two 10mm screws or bolts. Just like that. There's your clips. Set that guy aside. And then, I don't know if you can see, but there's two 10mm bolts down in there. There's a 10mm bolt here, here, and then those two. So we're going to have to remove all of them on both sides. All right, so the next step is going to be, now that we've taken the screws out, we're going to grab on either side of your CD player portion of this stack, and we're going to pop it out. Not all the way, it's just going to pop back. And then we're going to pop the trim around this display, keeping in mind that it overlaps underneath this piece, so it will also pop that part out. And again, we're just going to pop it out to give us clearance to put the phone mount in place here. Just like that. Next, you'll take your phone mount. I've already installed the aluminum ball on this one, but it's just going to basically grab on right here in this corner, slide into place so that the bend lines up with the edge of this bend here. And then we're going to just do the reverse. Pop everything back in place. Make sure that clips back in. Same thing with this guy. And then we will reinstall our screws. Next, you want to grab your trim panels in the reverse order. So we'll take this guy. This one, you want to make sure that your lower clips line up first. So everything kind of drops into place. And just clip it all back in. You can clip this guy back in. This guy. Last but not least, your little cover that goes in here. Make sure that the end that has the pointy extra piece of plastic is to the driver's side. And that's all there is for the installation of the bracket. Next, you would open the box containing the head option that you chose. This happens to be the MagSafe magnetic. So inside you're going to have a steel ring with a sticky back. You would use that to put on the back of your phone or your case if you didn't have a MagSafe phone or a MagSafe case. A Course Motorsports sticker that has a QR code on the back of it. That'll take you to our website to help you find these instructions. An alcohol prep pad, which you would use to clean your phone off if you were to use the steel ring. Your aluminum ball, which we've already installed. An Allen wrench, which you'd use to tighten the ball onto the mount, and your MagSafe magnetic head. So you take it out, remove your locking collar, drop it over the ball, pop the head onto the ball, tighten down your locking collar. This is where you can aim the head such that you can see it really well while you're driving. And then last but not least, this is where you would put the steel ring on the back if you needed it. This happens to be a MagSafe iPhone with a MagSafe case. So you simply just stick it on, and that's all there is to it.